conference finals appearances for the Minnesota Timberwolves for the first time in franchise history as they move on 121-110 in this game. Welcome to Playoff Central Live, presented by AT&T, Nabil Karim. Alongside Isaiah Thomas and Dennis Scott, we got complete post-game coverage coming up here on NBA TV. We're going to hear from the players, the coaches, but first, the fellas here. And we were just talking about this in commercial here. Mm-hmm. Anthony Edwards is just 23 years old.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's scary because he's not even close to his prime yet, right? Prime, what, 26, 27, you were saying?
Yeah.
And, man, he is so damn good already.
I mean, not only is he good, but he's a seeker of knowledge, right? Mm-hmm. And to watch him, again, say, I'm going to hang around Steph Curry. I'm going to hang around Kevin Durant. I'm going to learn how to shoot threes like them. Mm-hmm. And then he's getting double teamed. So he picks up the phone and say, okay, I'm going to call Michael Jordan, right? Yeah. And then he goes out and put it all into action. And, you know, being 23, and, you know, he lets you know, hey, I'm coming to get you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He don't hide it, right? Mm-hmm. He's not running from no smoke. He's like, look, I'm coming to beat you, so you better be ready. And if you ain't ready, I'm going to embarrass you.
It's fun for me, like we were just sharing before we come on air, the first time meeting him as a youngster, junior in high school, said, man, this kid's got a lot of talent. And he transfers to a private school, cleans up his act a little bit, and then he's on campus for 8 months at Georgia. And here we are now at 23 years old. And it's something you always talk about, a lot of our young, great players. They can say, this high school coach taught me this, or this great college coach taught me this. Ant-Man's been figuring this out on the fly.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that again, Nabil. Ant-Man is figuring this out on the fly.
Yes.
It's been well documented, his history by his mom, his grandma, and how he was raised. Well documented. You can go on .com and watch it. And how he's playing, how he's slowing down, how he said, I don't want to be the face of the league. By saying that, you made yourself the face of the league with how you play every night.
Yes.
So no matter if it's a high school kid or a college kid or us grown men up here at NBA TV tonight, we appreciate what you're doing. So, Nabil, that's the part where you deal with some of his mishaps, you deal with some of the things he's trying to figure out off the court, because once he steps on the court, he never disappoints because he plays hard and he's learning how to make everyone around him better. And you know this better than I do. That's a true test of a real superstar, when everyone around you getting better and you're still able to shine.
Yeah, and his personality, like, you know, you heard Randall say, hey, you know, he's the brightest light in the room, and he's not trying to be, right? He just got that thing. He's got that thing that makes you watch, like that. I want to see him. I like watching him. I don't know if he's good or not, but my eyes are on him, and that's what he's got. And then the other thing he's got is he genuinely likes to compete and have fun, and he lets you know, oh, 3D, that was a good shot, but I'm coming back at you.
Come back at you.
Hey, you better come on. I mean, you said it, Nabil. He's got that old school.
Yeah, is that a fair?
Yeah, that's very fair because look,
compete level.
Whenever I would play against Magic, we would have fun, but he knew that I was trying to get him, and he was trying to get me, right? And if we let up just a little bit, we both would be like, yeah, I got you. I got you.
Yeah. And it's just fun to see Jaden McDaniel, just everyone that Ant's been around the last 3 or 4 years, being around him not being afraid. Let me put this battery in your back. Go have fun. Go be you, because I figured out fourth quarter, I'm still going to be me, but I need you to be you for me to have a chance to win a championship. That's great leadership.
We'll get to Julius Randle in a second because, again, he was fantastic. But, Zeke, I want to throw it over to you with Mike Conley, because during the game you were talking about him, giving him his flowers.
I've known Mike Conley since he was 10, 11 years old in Indiana. Right, he used to sleep at my house sometimes, and I've said this about his career. You know, when you talk about winning, we talk about Chris Paul in terms of being the point guard, right, of his generation. But when you look at Mike Conley's body of work, you can look at the comparison from a winning standpoint, not from a statistical standpoint, but from the impact on the team. What these two guys have done every place they've gone, all they have done is win. Conley from AAU to high school to college to the NBA. You look at every team that Mike Conley has been on, all they've done is won. And this was a crucial point in the game tonight, right? Golden State's making a run. And Kerr decides that he's going to play hack-a-go-bear, right? With like 5 minutes to go. I think Golden State had cut it to 9. And guess who comes off the bench? Mike Conley. Mike Conley comes off the bench. They run a side screen and roll. He throws it to Randall. Randall does a reverse. Then, Anthony Edwards comes back, knocked down a 3. Boom, the game runs back to 16. And Mike Conley didn't score a basket, but all he did was come in and say, "We good, y'all.
Yeah.
This is what we need to do." Boom, 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 boom. And the 9-point game quickly jumps to 16 because he entered the basketball game.
Yeah, he gives you that stability. 16 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds in this win. 121.
Come on, say that again.
16 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds.
Why? So I ask you this, 3D.
Yeah.
Why is he so underrated and underappreciated in this basketball generation? And again, I'm gonna look at he and Chris Paul, right? The point guard that Chris Paul has, right? Mike Conley has been just as effective with the teams that he's been on as Chris Paul. So I'm giving Chris Paul his flowers, but I'm also giving Mike Conley his flowers too.
Well, I think we as Hoopers have always given Mike Conley his flowers, and we would definitely want him on our team.
Yes.
Sometimes the national media may not give him the love he deserves, but Coach Finch gives him the love he deserves.
Yes, he does. Yes.
5 fouls in the third quarter because he had 0 at half, but got 5 in the third. Politely declined to answer.
Smart.
Didn't want to get fined. But, I mean, that is a unique situation, obviously.
It's a unique situation. However, as 3D and I pointed out, right, what they were doing was targeting him on every offensive play. So consequently, the officials, right, they're seeing Brunson in every offensive play, not being targeted, but, the guy who has the ball,
Right.
You're the official, you're watching him with the ball. And it just so happened that Brunson's guarding him all the time. So I thought, Celtics and Missoula went old school in terms of, hey, we got to take some people off the floor. All guy Tatum is, he's off the floor. So in order for this game to be kind of fair, right, we got to get Brunson off the floor. We can't allow Brunson to play 40, 42 minutes tonight. We got to limit the amount of time he's going to be on the floor and how productive he's going to be on the floor. It's like 3D, when we played, you knew you weren't going to beat Larry Bird, McHale, and Parrish if all of them got to play 40 minutes. You got to get one of them in foul trouble to get them off the floor, right? Let me play against Greg Kite a little bit, right? I don't want to play against the Chief all the time, right? You want to play against those backups. What Missoula and the Celtics did tonight was Brunson is the guy. We gotta get him off the floor somehow. How do you move people off the floor? You get them in foul trouble. They get them first 2, 3 fouls, and the coach got to make a decision now. Okay, you're going to leave them in? And 3D, if you leave them in...
We're going to now keep coming at you.
Now we know we got to duck now. I mean, because you don't want to pick up that 4th foul, and I know you don't. So consequently, I got an easy bucket. I got an easy score because you can't pick up that 4th foul. And I think that's what the Celtics strategically did tonight.
The only thing I can add to Zeke, Matty Guokas used to